Hi guys, so I am back to share a project with you guys. This here is a custom order for Dee. She wanted a journal soft cover with birds and roses, and she basically had seen a journal that I had made for another customer of mine, and she wanted something similar to it. So this is what I came up with. So it's a soft cover. This one came out very chunky, but the reason why it's chunky is because I filled every single pocket and tuck spot and everything with ephemera. So let me show you what I've done. So the front cover, and she wanted rosettes and she wanted bling, and so I hope, Dee, that this is what you were looking for. I have the glass glitter on the roses, and then I glossy accented the birds, and I have trim underneath the photo that's stitched onto the front cover. I have this really pretty fabric. This is the fabric I was telling you, Dee. I hope that you like it. It's like a light blue with like roses on it. And then I have the seam binding bow with a little blue, light blue little ribbon, and a pink. It's getting washed out by the lighting here. And then the spine looks like this. I'll give you a side shot. I have...
Sorry. I'm really thirsty.
Okay, go ahead. Okay, you done? All right. That's my sister getting ice. I use my favorite lace that I love to wrap the spine in, and then I have rosettes here, and then I have this pretty tassel on a bow pin. You can remove this, and the tassel just has fibers in a light blue and a deeper blue and pink and baby blue and crochet trim, and then the back just looks like this. And I hit the grommet with some little flowers. It's very chunky. And then I added, let me see if you can see, some charms all throughout the lace. And then here I just attached a Made with Love that my friend Aaliyah gave me, hanging from a little bow pin. So let's get inside. And then here I added a book plate, and this comes out. You can add a date or a year or your name or whatever you want. Let me just push the tassel next to that. So let's get right into it. I used 2 color seam bindings because I didn't know which one I wanted, so I just used both in pink and white. So you open it up, and I'm backwards today here. So you have this pretty pocket with roses, and I have here a little label, and then you have the Ex Libris card. You can put your name, note from the bookmaker, and then this pretty image with the rose. And that one I just distressed the back, so that goes in the front pocket. No, turn that one over, and then give it another 10 minutes. And then here, open it, 10 minutes, and then another 10 minutes. Then here I have this pretty lace, and I use so many different papers, guys. I used Seneca Pond Crafts, I use Artie Maze, Calico Collage, I use, no, not Calico Collage, Digital Collage Club. I used the Graphics Fairy, Nectar's Creation. I used so many, I really couldn't even begin to tell you. So here I have a little pocket and a little tag here with some eyelash trim, and I distressed that in the back. And like I said, it's bulky because I filled it up. And actually, Dee, you're gonna receive a nice little package because I still had more ephemera that I wanted to include and I couldn't. Then here is a stitched pocket with some trim and avocado dyed paper stitched onto this journaling card. And everything here has been stitched onto avocado dyed paper 10 minutes. I think only the ones in the pockets are stitched onto coffee dyed. This is some vintage graph paper. Oh, I forgot to add something here. So I'll add something here. This is onion skin paper, and then you have this pretty little image here. These are the ones that are the only ones that are stitched onto coffee dyed paper. These pretty postcards. So, and I love this lace. It's the wide lace, which gives you a really nice pocket. And then here you have a little charm with a key, little charm. This is the parchment paper. I love it. I ordered it off of Amazon. It's that writable parchment paper. I ordered it in gold. This here is vellum, and I just printed some white roses on it and stitched it on. And then this postcard is Seneca Pond Craft. Look at how gorgeous that is. I love it. And that's backed onto avocado dyed paper.
Grandma, you gotta put the book.
Huh?
You gotta put the book.
I know. This here is, actually this is a tuck.
That's a pretty book.
That's a pretty book. Thank you. You could use it as a tuck, but I didn't tuck anything in there because it was just getting too bulky. But you could put this as a list, or, you know. And then here is another beautiful image backed onto coffee dyed paper.
Grandma, I gotta make this one.
And then in the back of this bag you have a Seneca Pond.
Grandma, I got to make these journals.
Yes, honey. And then this is a mason jar from Seneca Pond Craft, and I just distressed that. That goes in that pocket. This is some eco dyed paper. You can see the leaf. I don't know if the camera is gonna pick it up, but there's a leaf print here. It's a big leaf. And then here is a note with some trim on the top. This is a magnetic envelope. It has nothing in it right now, but I'm going to send a goodie bag, and so you could put something in there. It's got little flower with crochet, and you know, this is a little tag for extra journaling. This is the music paper, and I printed it with the bluebirds here. And then on this side it's got the pretty butterflies. This is a cute little fabric pocket with some little roses and trim at the bottom, and I just have these cute little roses, little square tags in here. Avocado dyed paper, and then tracing paper, more of that rose paper. And then here is a little mason jar with a little applique and some fibers, and it's magnetic. You can journal in here. And then I left it open in the back, and it holds this card here, backed onto avocado dye paper, stitched on. I did a lot of stitching. Here is a fabric pocket that I printed onto in my computer. I used the wax paper, the freezer paper method, and I printed it on. I think it came out so pretty, and it's actually fabric, and I just used it and stitched it as a pocket. And little postcard, avocado dye paper, and some lined paper. This is Seneca Pond graph paper, coffee dye paper, and then this is another little card with a little applique butterfly stitched onto it. Nice little trim there. This is a little lace pocket, and this is Seneca Pond's one of her collage tags stitched onto avocado dye paper. This is some Edith Holden, more of that beautiful paper. This is another fabric pocket with some trim, and I stitched it onto what is it, graph paper. Here altered a alterations tag, and it's a little pocket. I'm sending you some stuff so you can actually tuck something in there. This is another Seneca Pond postcard. Isn't that just gorgeous? And I used that there. Have some seam binding here, a little bow. Here's another pocket with some trim. Then this again is Seneca Pond, and it's one of her little file folder little tags. And oopsie, another little tag that I stitched onto avocado dye paper. This is a little fabric tip-in that I just added some lace and applique. And this is also Seneca Pond. I love these because they look like little open envelopes, and I just added a little applique there and some trim, and then two tags here that I stitched onto avocado dye paper. Another little pocket here with some fibers, little tag. Here are two more of the tags, postcards. Another little charm with a camera. This is Artie Mae's, and I just blew it up, one of her envelopes, and it has a little flip out. So, and I magnetized it as well. I used it for the center of the signature. And here you have a little flip, little applique butterfly, and a little card there, a little tab here. And here is another Seneca Pond little envelope that looks like it's open. And another little applique butterfly here. I hope the lighting isn't too bad. Little flower applique with some more crochet trim at the bottom. And this is a Crafty Irina pocket, and I just have some pink lace there. You can open it and journal there, and you have a tag here, and that goes in there. And then here another little tag, And then here another little tag. Then you have a little fibers and a little butterfly there. Here I magnetized this with some seam binding and some applique, and it just opens up, and it has some coffee dyed paper in here, just a little booklet for extra journaling. It keeps it closed there. More Edith Holden, and this is a large tip-in with that pretty rose fabric, crochet trim there and crochet trim there. More lace here that I use as a pocket, and here you have a Seneca Pond little tag there, and this has been stitched on to avocado dyed paper and trim, and another little tag that goes in there. Here I have a little, it's like a coin envelope. I hinged it with some, maybe you won't be able to see, but it's two little bows, and in here you have a little flip, and that goes in there. And then it has some trim down there. More graph paper from Seneca Pond, lime paper, and avocado tracing paper, avocado dyed paper, and then more music with butterflies. And a little cute little bird, little tag here. And then, I don't know if you'll be able to see, but you see that eco dye leaf. Here's a little envelope. And it's just got a little, oh, of course I kind of glued it. Don't we always do that? Okay, got it. With a little flip, and it goes right back in there, and I just put it right here, hanging out by the edge of the page. Here on the back of this bag, I have a flip up and flip down for extra journaling, little applique and trim. And then in here you have a large tag. You can use it for either photos or maybe extra journaling. More crochet trim, another pocket, and another little mason jar. More of that awesome, I love the way this feels, that parchment paper. And two more postcards. And on this one you have a little lock. And then here you have a little corner tuck on the top with lace, and then a little tag with some dainty lace there, and more onion skin paper. And then you have this side tuck, and you have that pretty lace there. And I'm so sorry, but this lighting is washing out the colors. Vintage paper. And that is back onto avocado, and then you have some trim there, and then this pocket has some trim there as well. And we go into the second signature. You have some lace here, and a little tiny pocket here. It goes in there. Another large tip-in. Love that fabric. And more, another pocket here with some trim there, and another card, postcard, tacked onto avocado. And I could tell that it's washing it out because this is actually pink and it doesn't look pink in the camera. I don't know what is going on. Unless it's my camera, I'm so sorry. Yes, honey.
I'm a present.
You're a present? I know you're my present, honey. And then some flowers here with a butterfly on the vintage music paper. And then you have another printout there, another tag, have another postcard here, and a little flower there, applique with some trim on the other side of the parchment, some vintage coffee dyed ledger, and another little, this should be like this, card. Here you have another one. I love these are so pretty. And here you have a butterfly applique with some fibers and another flipped down I should say. More avocado dyed paper. Another fabric pocket with 2 tags. And some trim stitched on. Oh, it's on your hair. That's so pretty. And a little mason jar on this pocket with some trim. And here you have another tag. I'm trying to hurry, guys, because I have my grandbaby and she just wants my attention. And another large tag in the bag. And here is another Crafty Irina pocket with a postcard here on the top. And another one on this side. And another one here, a little tag. And another little applique flower with a doily. And this flips up for extra journaling. And I tried to put these embellishments in places that, you know, it's not going to affect where you're going to do some journaling, like the back of the bag, for example. And this is neon skin paper. Yeah, Pocahontas. And then here's another vellum with some roses that I printed on vellum there. And 2 more postcards. And then another little postcard there. More trim here. And then here is another. I'm sorry, guys. I'm supposed to have my sister watching my granddaughter, but I don't know where my sister went. Another with some trim here and then another little flip. Sorry, guys. And then we have another postcard here back onto coffee dye paper. And then a little charm here with this little girl. And then here I have a little tag and a tag within a tag. And a little Seneca Pond telegram. And this is another little magnetized envelope. And here is another little booklet with some coffee dyed paper. And another Artie Mays flip envelope for the center of the signature. Magnetized. And another tag with appliques. And a little tiny tip in here on eco dye paper. And here's the other side of the tag within a tag. And here you have another side tuck, and I just used some lavender lace on that one, stitched onto avocado dye paper. More Edith Holden on lace, and this is another collage tag from Seneca Pond. Trying to get it in there. And then here is another little lace with an applique there, up and down, and then I left it open here, and that goes in there, and another large tag. Little corner tuck here. I just didn't add anything because there's a couple little things that I might add. Well, no, I'm not gonna add it. I'm just gonna send it in a goodie bag. You can add it, Dee. And then that one is another little postcard with some trim and a little applique. Here's another little fabric print that I did. I printed on a fabric, and this is the same pocket design that I used for the front of the book, but the front of the book has it in paper, and this one I printed on fabric. Little tag there, avocado dyed paper, and then lined paper. And here's another little fabric pocket with some dainty little trim there, and two little rose little tags. Goes in there. And here is another little mason jar with some a little bow there, and you can use it for journaling. And in the back, another tag. And here is another little tag there. More of that parchment paper, and then here you have two more tags. So if you want to make it skinnier, you can just pull out some of this ephemera. And then here are it's a cuckoo clock and a little flower. More music paper, and a rose printed on the music paper and tracing paper, and then a pocket with some trim and another gorgeous little postcard that I just stitched on to avocado dyed paper. And then this is the back, and I have a glassine envelope with some trim here and trim here and a little applique bow there, and then I left it open to hold this card, and I just distressed the back, but the camera's not picking it up. Nothing in the glassine bag because I'm going to be sending you stuff, and that is the back, and it is one chunky monkey. So let me close it up. I hope you like it, Dee. Like I said, you can make it skinnier by taking some stuff out, and then just adding them in as you feel that you need them in there. And then I will be sending you a little, your ephemera pack as well, with stuff that I wanted to add that I couldn't add because I didn't want you to get overwhelmed with the size of your journal. But this is it, and I hope you like it. And yeah, stay tuned guys, because I still have another one that is going in the shop similar to this one, but only one signature, not even close as chunky as this one, but it's cute. So thank you so much for watching guys, and I'll talk to you in the next video. Bye.